My mother died when I was very young. My father inherited the family of 4 girls, and he was a businessman. I learned at a very early age that I had to be self-reliant. I had to be flexible because of business. We moved on the average once every 2 years, and I attended different schools. I had to be quite adaptable. My sisters and I were all of different ages and different stages of development, and my needs had to be met because I took an interest in them and I took a responsibility for them. But as I moved along in my career, I often worked in areas where schools that were not properly funded, underprivileged areas, and I found that I learned more from working with my students than I could ever teach them. I had an upbringing that is a little unconventional, and I had to depend on myself for a lot of life's successes and failures. But at the same time, some of the things that I went through really paled in comparison to some of the challenges my students had. And I think that just as long as you're willing to learn from all of the situations that life puts you in, then you can use that and adapt it to give back to others. I have ovarian cancer, and I know that things have changed for me in the last few years, but I really think that from a very early age there was a sense that the things that I wanted out of life, I needed to achieve. I think that children nowadays sometimes have a sense that the world owes them a living, or that things are just there. And maybe that element of it made me very lucky, because I don't know if I would have been able to survive if I did not have that sense of being on my own and needing to be independent. This is a city that loves a volunteer, and I have had the opportunity to volunteer for some incredible organizations, and I learned organizational structure from some of the places that I volunteered. I ended up having opportunities here that I never would have had in any other city. This is a city that keeps growing better. I have friends in other cities where, between the economy and the age of the city, their cities are tired. Savannah keeps investing in our young people and in new ideas and entrepreneurship. I'm the one who has benefited. I am so amazed that, and honored, that I've been chosen for an award, because I would have done it all over again. I have learned and I have grown because I have attempted to do these things, not just anywhere, but here in Savannah, Georgia. And Girl Scouts, thank you in your centennial year for making me part of this legacy. Happy birthday, Juliet Gordon Lowe. Happy birthday, Girl Scouts.